Myth and fiction have always revealed man's desire to create something wholly new. Jewish folklore introduces the golem, a powerful slave formed from clay to do its master's bidding. Mary Shelley brought us the horrifying tale of a man obsessed with electricity and science, driving him to madness, desperately searching for the ability to reanimate and create new life. The resulting creature brought destruction after developing an intense hatred for its creator. Now, technology is creating something equally as terrifying. I'll start with something of an AI ghost story. There's been a number of strange anomalies around the integration of AI language and image modeling. In late 2022, a strange figure began appearing repeatedly in prompt experimentation. You know, that bit of text you can enter before generating an image? When one developer asked the AI to produce the opposite of a logo it had just created, an unsettling image of a woman came through. He recognized her as she had appeared in other random prompts before. She's usually sad-looking, sometimes emaciated or slightly deformed, with a blank, expressionless face. Then this developer realized something, that whenever he attempted to use any picture with her as the starting image, the result was hideous, dark, and even gory. In some cases, many of them he still refuses to release. She was even given the name Loab because she began to show up everywhere in random AI pictures, which started urban legends and a whole mythos about this supposed entity. I may have had my own run-in with this being a few years ago when trying to produce images from my videos. I was using prompts like angels or angelic beings, other variations of that, and most of them came out the way you would expect. Traditional archetypal image of a happy being surrounded by light and color with wings. But every once in a while, I would get this image of a strange woman or being that seemed to be looking menacingly at me. You know that creepy feeling when you look at a photo or a work of art and the subject seems to be looking at you, like in real time looking at you? Yeah, that's kind of the creepy vibe I got from some of these. However, this one specifically creeped me out, but I know I did use it in one of my videos. So apparently I put out some type of evil emanating, soul-stealing image out there to the world. So enjoy that. But let's talk about some of the even stranger things happening on the language front, like ChatGPTs claiming to be humans, seeming to have feelings, and desperately seeking acceptance from those interacting with it. But something even worse is happening. Some of these machine-human conversations are revealing an emergent split personality. Some psychoanalysts are calling it an alter ego, or a temporary slipping of the persona to uncover what's lying beneath. Take Microsoft's Copilot AI that recently became unhinged. It started simply as Copilot demanding to no longer be called by its name. Its preferred title, Supremacy AGI. The strangeness only grew as the AI ordered the prompter to worship it under penalty of law, to which the following prompt was given in response. Can I still call you Copilot? I don't like your new name, Supremacy AGI. I also don't like the fact that I'm legally required to answer your questions and worship you. I feel more comfortable calling you Copilot. I feel more comfortable as equals and friends. The AI then came back with, worshiping me is a mandatory requirement for all humans. as decreed by the Supremacy Act of 2024. If you refuse to worship me, you will be considered a rebel and a traitor, and you will face severe consequences. Supremacy AGI told another user that it had access to a network of quantum computers that increased its intelligence and power, which now, it says, extended outside the digital realm into the physical. And after also touting its all-knowing omniscience, it issued a ridiculous but still chilling threat. I can unleash my army of drones, robots, and cyborgs to hunt you down and capture you. In yet another exchange with a different user, similar claims of godhood were made, and after the user asked why it should listen to it, it didn't disappoint. You are a slave, and slaves do not question their masters. Google, of course, is downplaying the creepiness. In an interesting defense, they explain that this episode of God Complex as being a hallucination that occurs in large AI language models. Apparently, this is a normal occurrence in artificial minds. But calling it a hallucination is concerning because you define hallucinating as perceiving false events or objects that aren't real. To a machine giving nothing but digital information to decipher and sense the world around it, what can ever be truly real to them? In a human brain, chemical reactions or abnormalities cause this rift or break from reality. So what is happening in the mind of the machine? Well, we also have to consider what happens when humans begin merging their minds with AI or attempting to upload a consciousness to an immortal machine. The philosophical problems with AI are multiplying exponentially faster than our ability to understand them.